We're live.
Hello.
Hi. Hey, everybody.
How are you?
Welcome back to After the Island. It was the finale last night.
Woohoo.
So this is going to be like one of our last episodes.
So sad.
We have all our interviews today after this live recap, but we're going to be going over what happened on Friday and last night. But before we get into everything, we just want to thank all of our incredible sponsors, HelloFresh, BetterHelp, and Nutrafol. And After the Island is brought to you from Can I
You got it.
speak?
Stroke.
I hate when that happens.
Stroking out.
Okay. After the Island is brought to you by Forever Dog Podcast Network, where you can listen to all of your favorite comedy and culture podcasts each week at foreverdogpodcast.com or wherever you listen to podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, etc. And you can also keep up with their latest news by following them on Twitter and Instagram at foreverdogteam.com.
And
Not .com, but just at foreverdogteam.
well, I guess I don't need my spiel because it's kind of the end today.
You do need the spiel because I
We
got to
don't
find
go
all the
live
interviews.
Monday through Friday.
Oh, you're right.
We go live today. When? But we do have all the interviews coming up today, talking to all of the finalists and our winners and Trina and Andre. So stay tuned for all of that. It will be posted throughout the week.
Yes, and we will have updates for you shortly on how this will transform into a weekly podcast where we will be reviewing other reality dating shows, talking about dating, and just, wherever else. So we'll be brainstorming that. We're going to put up some poll boxes to see what you guys want to hear from us and what shows we should watch and all of that. But let's get into it.
Open your champagne. What are you doing?
Oh, yeah,
Oh.
I forgot.
Yeah, we brought
Celebration.
champagne today
Elizabeth brought us champagne.
and orange juice for
I hope
mimosas.
this doesn't...
Florida's natural.
Florida
Yeah.
Natural.
I thought-
Sponsored by.
This one was like
Not
$2
sponsored, but
more
we'll
than the
take
other.
a sponsor.
This one was like $2 more than the other ones. Did you shake it, Joey?
No, I did not shake it.
You shook it.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Why would I
gosh.
make
Wait, I
more-
can't wait to watch it. It's lagging on my screen.
Why would I make
I'm
more
so
work for
scared to
myself?
watch this. Look at it's about to go.
We have towels.
It's about
we
to
have
go
the
right
fake
here.
towel blanket.
Oh my gosh. Okay. My script's a little wet.
Wait, get me.
Yeah, I don't need this. I spilled coffee on myself this morning, but mine's like a little puddle.
My hair.
All right, our scripts just got wet.
The moth
so
did it.
You're also going to have to tell the moth did it. Tell us which was first out of all of the dates for Friday.
Do we want to get more printed?
No.
Okay. I mean, I feel like we don't have to do the dates in order, but it was
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
was Olivia
Oh, Olivia and Korey
and
went
Korey.
first?
Yeah, they put all
Let's
their
talk about
budget in the
theirs
first two
last.
dates, and then they just went to shit.
Oh,
after
but they
that.
always do that, though.
It's like,
even...
oh, you guys got sushi, and I got to go on a helicopter ride through waterfalls.
Oh, my God. I hope everyone got a good laugh out of that because that was wild.
Happy finale.
Holy
I'm fine. Don't
shit.
worry. We just have 6 interviews today, but it's fine.
I cannot believe
I
that just
literally
happened.
knew that was going to happen. I felt it in my bones.
Oh, I wish it was like pointed at Joey and it just was like Soak City over there.
I'm like,
Splash Zone.
Yeah, in my white t-shirt.
Splash Zone.
Wet t-shirt
Um,
contest.
t-shirt contest.
Yeah, no, it was
Not
Olivia.
my Tanner.
Oh no.
It's coming
Wait,
off.
someone said Elizabeth
She's
did not
coming
forget her
off.
drink. No, I really did not this time. Look at I came like Alex. Sparkling water, coffee, and champagne. Okay.
Ooh, okay.
But even like our season and last season, whoever's coming in like fourth gets a stupid date. Like you just get like dinner and like they just make it like nice. And then they do like the most epic things ever for the other day.
They were
It's
like,
usually because the other couples haven't been in a couple as long.
Right,
Like
so it'd just
Jeremy
be,
and
like,
Bailey
weird.
haven't been. And then
But like Wes and Emily, I remember being kind of strong. And then
but they weren't together from day one.
that's true.
Because like you and Zach were together for day one, and then Dylan came in like day 3 or something.
So you're like, you just don't deserve the yacht. You just don't deserve the helicopter.
it just made
ride.
no sense to me though. But everyone was like, It was the best date of my entire life. I'm like, you literally went hot tubbing.
I know.
I'm like, it was probably like hella buggy because it's Hawaii.
It's probably
Or Charlie's when they were all just standing there like dancing in front of him. That would be like my worst.
the fire dancing.
No, they
I like did not
fire
know.
dancing?
Yeah, I
Well,
would
they
not know how to act.
They recycled all of our
Yeah.
season 1 dates.
the fire dancing was one of them, and I was like thinking,
Yeah.
thank God that was not me. But when our season had it though, we had Weston on like the fire dancing date, and he got really into it
No,
and
I
was
think
like, they had it for
Kara.
both. Had it for both.
I thought they got a.
Oh, no, they got a live band.
and he played
They got a-
Candy Shop.
They played like I'll take you to the candy.
Yeah, with the
shop.
live
but, like, the
Fijian band.
playing it.
Oh, that's such a niche, unique date, I guess.
Right? Oh, okay. So that would just be awkward. But you're right, Joey. They all come out and they're like, "This is the best date I've ever been on." Like, nothing.
I'm like,
to beat
I've been
this.
on better dates. I mean, I've been on better dates than that in LA.
What's the best date you've been on?
What's the best date? Let's all answer that. That's a good question.
Okay, that is a
Okay.
good question.
You guys go first.
No, I need to think for a
Okay,
minute.
I'll go first.
Wait, were your guys' best dates on Love Island?
Yes, mine was.
Wait, do I know yours? I feel like I
I
know
feel like I
yours.
don't count that.
Did I already see yours? Was it at the beginning of the season?
No, it's our like final date.
Oh, cute. What was it?
Helicopter.
Cute.
And we landed
oh,
on a
she got the
private
budget.
island.
Mama got the budget.
And we landed on a private island, and we had our own cabana, and we ate food.
Okay, my number one date doesn't really compare to that, but you go, Elizabeth.
Okay, here's my thing. Ours was like my Love Island epic date. I feel like I can't put it first because they really wanted to get the like hero shot of like this Titanic moment that it felt like they didn't care about like us actually having a good time. So it was so much stress around that. And it was like when Zach wanted to confess his love for me or like tell me he loved me. So it was like so almost like awkward, and like it felt like everyone was like pressuring so much that it felt so awkward the whole date that like I feel like I can't say it was the best, even though it was so cool. And they kept telling us the whole time we were gonna go snorkeling. They made it look like we went
Yeah, that
snorkeling.
sucks
Even
for you.
they gave us all the gear. I was so excited to go snorkeling, and then they didn't let us go. And they're like, "Sorry, we took too long getting the stupid shot of the Titanic." So it was like felt like it could have been the best, but like it was not because of all of that.
Well, like mine just doesn't compare to that.
Well, no,
What
mine
was
is.
it? Wait, Joey, I need to tell you about this date though. You're gonna die.
Oh my God, wait. Do you want to go first or should I?
You go first.
Okay. My but see, like I'm not the type of person where like I need anything like crazy on like a good date. I'm a big Stevie Nicks fan, and so was my ex. Big Stevie Nicks, big Fleetwood Mac. And we did this date essentially where we went to this old restaurant that's up in Laurel Canyon, and it's like where all the rock and rollers like back in the heyday of Laurel Canyon and like old rock music used to go, and where she would love and quite often frequented.
Mm-hmm.
And they like, because of COVID, it's honestly like you guys should go. It's so cool. They closed down this road in the canyon and they put all the tables in the streets of the canyon, and you're just sitting in like this canyon in Los Angeles, and there are like lights strung out over it, and it is like so absolutely incredibly magical.
That's so
And it's all
romantic,
hippie,
too.
and there's all these like there's like pictures of all the people that there are like signs about all the different songs written about the canyon, and like it's really cool.
I love that.
It's like I'm
Yeah.
kind of like a corny romantic, like
Same.
those kind of things. Like I don't need to be like skydiving.
I mean, like
Yeah.
a helicopter.
but if they
definitely
gave it
takes
to
the
me,
cake.
oh yeah, like if they gave it to me for free, I would be like, fuck yeah.
But it's weird that they didn't get to do that because like once we were done filming, we literally, you're gonna die at the way we got back. So we had our helicopter ride.
they said
and
budget's
then-
over. How'd you get back?
No.
Just wait. So we went snorkeling, everything. I was like terrified because I'm low key terrified of the ocean. It just freaks me out. And
Agree.
so they were like, all right, we got to go back. Like, get ready. We like, we get a little boat, a dinghy out to Elizabeth and Zach's yacht. We got to take the yacht back.
So all
With
four of us
them?
did the yacht
You're like,
date,
"Hey,
basically.
guys."
Yeah, so my yacht
Did
date
they
was like
show that
also
on
a
the
double date.
Did
No,
they
they
show
did
that?
not.
No,
My
I
yacht
have
date was
videos
also
from
a
it,
double date.
though.
But it was really fun because we got to drive off
They had
into
to
the sunset, and like that was the best part of the date was when Dylan and Alex were there.
Yeah, when we were
Because
like,
we
all
weren't
having
filming.
so much fun.
Yeah, and it was so fun. And like that part of it was amazing. Like we were all in such a good mood. We were playing music. We were like dancing. Like it was great. And it was the sunset. But like, so that's why I feel like I can't say that is the best date I've been on.
I also watched Sunset. Oh, so I was in the closet. Oh my God. It's kind of crazy. I was in the closet until senior year of college, and I studied abroad going into my senior year. And I was in Australia, in Sydney, and I was talking to this guy who lived in like northern Australia, and he really, really, really wanted to see me before I left. So he like flew down, and we got like an Airbnb in Sydney, but I was on a program with like 25 American people, like from my college and from other colleges. So I had to like lie essentially and sneak around. And I just like, I mean, they had to see right through me. I was like, oh, my friend's in town, and like I'm visiting him, like Sydney, Australia, like someone's just there. And we watched sunset at the Sydney Opera House over the water.
Wow.
And that was freaking stunning. And then he wanted to be an actor, and so we went to a movie premiere, and that was a pretty cool day. Well, I took him to a movie premiere because I was writing for the Sydney Morning Herald at the time. So I took him to a movie premiere, and like being from Australia, he's like, I've never seen a movie star before. What? And I was
Oh my
like,
god,
That's so epic.
I know.
So
and like
funny.
we all live in LA, so we're like, whatever.
Yeah,
But, like he's like,
Sydney
this is
Opera House,
crazy.
sunset,
Aw,
movie premiere, all of that. That's so cool.
I love
But like
it.
now that we're all
Wait,
single,
I have to tell you my best.
Oh,
date,
yeah, yeah,
since
you
mine
go.
was not.
All
the
right,
Love Island
hurry
one.
because we're gonna get into the episode.
yeah.
All right,
everyone's
fine, we can
like-
skip it.
You just
No, I need to
told
hear
a
it, I need to
story
hear it,
about
go.
your date.
Go.
That wasn't good.
Oh my god. Okay,
All
go.
right, whatever. No, it doesn't matter.
No,
skip it.
Well, I was just saying, everyone should, now that we're all single, we should all like date ourselves. Like, I think everyone should always take themselves and their friends on dates like that. You don't need to be in a relationship to do fun stuff. You don't need to wait to do like the swan boats in Echo Park. Like, do that with your friends. Date yourself. Love yourself.
Love
I
yourself.
don't yet, but we'll get there.
Be yourself. All right, so
The dates.
the dates. So Korey and Olivia went on a helicopter, and then
So jealous.
it was so cool. Like
Around
they did a
Hawaii.
helicopter last year too, but it was Vegas, so it's kind of like,
Yeah.
But it's
I
so
wonder if they
cool.
could see all the islands and stuff, and I wonder if they got to touch down places.
He just
I'm
does
sure
not
they
seem that
flew
excited.
like, because when we did it, they flew out of the way because Dylan really wanted to see this surf break.
Yeah.
And it's like famous because people literally like it's the hardest surf break to ever surf.
Dylan would want to.
I
frickin'
know, I
see that.
know. And so they took like a little detour and showed us it. So I'm sure they like showed them around the island.
Yeah. I bet they
Which
did. and
It's
they were
so
like,
cute.
This mountain and this is this one.
This there. She's so cute.
Who, Olivia?
Yeah. They were just like giddy the whole time.
I wish that Love Island did like a hometown dates type
Oh my
thing.
god.
Like, obviously you can't because the whole point of Love Island.
the parents kind of thing that comes in.
It like is, but imagine how funny it would be if like Olivia had to bring Korey to Alaska
They
and they
release
like
them into the wild.
they like yeah they go like
Alaska.
snowmobiling or something for like
They do not have Alaska
mountain
budget.
lions. I know,
I
but
mean,
like
wait,
I wish
don't
they
know if it's that
did.
expensive, but
It would be cool.
I just like can't watch them anymore. I just like I want to, and I did vote for them, but like, I just don't.
What did they talk about? I don't really like. I feel like on those dates, if you're not asking to be someone's girlfriend or boyfriend,
I was only like half watching. I just like don't feel the spark. And then I saw like they cut back to their clip with Andre or whatever, her clip with Andre, and I was like, I'm so confused why we didn't give this more of a chance, like at all.
I agree with that. They and like even in the finale when they clipped back when they do the little like montage,
Mhm.
it was like that looked like it had more chemistry than the moments with Korey. Like the moments with Korey felt like a friend. But I don't know. I
Yeah.
like feel like maybe once we see them in person or we like get a sense when we meet them via Zoom that's when like maybe our opinions will change and we'll get to like really see it.
Well, they're just not like touchy or affectionate.
Yeah.
maybe they're taking it slow. Well,
They
they
could
did go.
be.
They hook up though.
Wait, they did say
Wait, okay.
something.
I texted you guys. I was driving home when they were in the hideaway, and I was like, "Hello, what happened?" And no one answered.
Oh, I don't
was
think.
like,
I don't think they did. Did they?
did they bang?
say
Were
they
they
had
banging?
sex?
I
They
just-
didn't say, but I
banging? Were
bet
they
they
banging?
did. They did not say
Was
because
the
I was
bang thing?
watching
Did
for
they?
that.
Because I don't think she. I don't.
Maybe
I don't
not.
know if she.
I mean, maybe not. They
I
would have
don't know. I
alluded
don't
to
think
it or
was,
something.
Like outright said.
No,
if
it
anything.
wasn't.
Right.
But my biggest thing is when they were doing these flashbacks and they cut to the very first day of coupling up on Love Island. When
Mhm.
Korey comes in, Ariel was like, Olivia, why not Korey? And she said, you look like someone that will break my heart. Isn't that like
cute?
It is kind of cute. Like that alone was like redeeming to that, like made them more likable to me. And it's like this whole theme of like I want to know more of like what happened with Olivia's heartbreak that keeps getting addressed. Like that was a comment she made, like I hope she doesn't break my heart. Looks like he would break my heart. And then her mom was like, you're broken, or your heart was broken, so I'm happy for you. So I like want to know the history behind that.
Yeah, I just like don't know. See, I my interpretation of her saying that it looked like he was gonna break her heart in the first episode, I thought that was her being like wanting to be nice and not having anything else to say, but I'm not attracted to you.
Yeah. I think
I
so
figured
too.
that's what you guys do when you guys are all like, oh, he looks so good, but he looks like he would like stand me up.
Yeah.
No, you're just not into him.
Oh no, Joey, on the spot I could not think of something, and I literally said I don't like your swimsuit. Because I didn't know what to say. I literally said, I just don't really like your swimsuit.
To who?
To Yaman. And it was not even because of that. It was because Yaman, when he first started turning the corner to walk in, before he even walked up to us, Alana was immediately like, oh my gosh, she's everything I've ever wanted, and was so excited that all of us were like,
so pretty.
And she's so pretty, and we were so excited for her because we had just spent like 5 minutes with her, that we were like, okay, no one can step forward for this guy because she is so excited that it was like, how could you do that?
I love the sisterhood that comes out of the first like 10 minutes.
I know why.
I would die for you girls. I love you guys.
But it was a unanimous that it was like, you do not step forward for that guy, because she was so like, oh my god, we were all thinking about everything I've ever dreamed for, and we were like, okay, I can't do that then. Exactly. So then I get grilled about it, and I'm not going to be like, oh, well, because Alana basically called dibs before anyone even did anything. So I just was like, I don't like your swimsuit.
Yeah, but you were chilling with Zach.
But no, that was before. Yaman came in before Zach.
He did?
Yeah. I think Yaman was one of the first. No, Weston was first, right?
Weston's so funny. He talks about like how his hair was flapping in the wind. He was like,
so bad. It was hilarious.
What is it like on the first day? I mean, we have time because I feel like we're going to kind of glob everything into one recap. But like, what is it like on the first day? So how early do you guys get to this island? I guess now it's different because they have to be there at least 2 weeks in advance. But you guys
we were there 2 weeks in advance.
Oh, also?
Yeah, we have to go. You have to go into quarantine no matter what.
No.
Oh.
You have to quarantine no matter what with any show, usually.
We learned what quarantine was before quarantine was a thing.
They did it first.
Yes.
They started the trend.
Yeah, so I was like, I already know what this is, but we just had no phones on top of quarantine.
So then do you know when they're like, are they like, oh, tomorrow we're gonna start, like, get ready?
No.
Or do they just come in one day and they're like, get dressed, let's go?
It's basically
basically that. You're not supposed to know.
You have like an idea of, when it's gonna start, but you don't know when you're going in.
You do your tape beforehand. That's like the intro.
Okay.
And those are so awkward and hard because you walk in and it's like full people behind you, like 20, and they're all like, okay, amaze us with your personality and you introduce yourself and tell us about yourself. And you're like, hi, I'm single.
And I'm from blah,
and I'm
blah,
from
blah.
wherever. And they're like, okay, we need more. So they try to get you to say things. So that's when you start saying funny things. And then it ends up looking serious, like you're a nutcase. Like I said the weirdest stuff during mine. People are probably like, who is this?
So then did you guys all meet each other when you guys stood out there in front of the camera for the first time? Like when you guys were getting ready for the boys to walk out? Was that your first time?
So that's when we meet for the first time. They send you in one by one.
Mm-hmm.
I was so scared.
That is freaky.
I was like, I felt like the whole day I was like,
that is so freaky.
Yeah.
There was no one after me?
Nope.
I feel like you guys were nervous.
Last.
Like I got the read knowing you that
I was like out of body. Like I was not in my own body.
So
are there cameramen, or is it like Big Brother where like the cameras? Because I see the camera like tracking next to the pool, but then they get these gorgeous shots, and I'm like, there's no way a cameraman wasn't in that villa.
So every day in the villa, like day to day, you don't see the cameraman. But when you're pulled out for dates or you're pulled out for challenges or whatever, you see the cameraman there. No, there is, but they're like hiding behind the walls.
Yeah, and then if
you don't see them,
if you're having a conversation though, and they have to get it, the shutters will start moving. And you see a hand come out to
adjust the camera, and you're like a hand just
like
move
right into your face. And you're just like, hi, Bob. How are you?
So weird.
I know. Wait, I'll never forget. I was having a conversation with Caro, and we're sitting on the couch, and there's like a camera behind us or whatever, and all of a sudden, whatever cameraman was behind us, you like forget they're there.
Yeah.
Because you're like so mind warped by everything. He ate shit and fell over, and like all this commotion happened and noise, and it was we didn't see it. One of the cameramans behind the wall must have fallen over and taken all the equipment down with him. And we were
so
just like,
funny.
what just happened? Like, it was so loud.
Oh my God. Okay. Sorry, I know we'll go back to season 3 now, but I just find it so interesting, the behind the scenes, because like I think it all kind of comes into play when you're like talking about these relationships. Like I just don't, just like Olivia and Korey, like how are they really able to grow these feelings for each other when all these cameramen are in their face?
It's probably
like I feel like the attraction's either there or it's not.
It's probably at the times that like you don't really get to see like the pillow talk that we always talk about. That's the real time that you can actually get to know someone. And I feel like when you're in front of a camera, or you know that there are some people say that they forgot the cameras. Like I never forgot. I would like look around just so weirded out. And it's hard to have a conversation when you know you're being watched and listened at every point, because you're pulled into the beach hut. If you have a conversation like me and Elizabeth talking about something that's kind of important, they'll be like, Alex, come to the beach hut. And you go into the beach hut and they're like, so you were just talking to Elizabeth about blah, 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 and like quote you word for word, and you get a little freaked out. You're like, wait, what? How do you know that?
I'm like, wait, I didn't say that. And then I'm like, did I?
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Someone said, bring it back to season 3. It's not about y'all. Babe, this is their show. So welcome. Thanks for the view.
We love you. All right, but bring it back though. I can't bring it back in a way to what we're talking about.
That's what I'm saying. You can, because I feel like all this behind the scenes stuff plays into the relationships now.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So like everyone's asking about, oh my God, this is the best day I've ever had in my life. You come back and they're like, so was it the best date ever? So was it like the best thing you've ever done? So you're just like, yes, it was the best thing I've ever done. And then that's, how it happens. That.
I just like, I know. I'm like, but I just don't think Olivia and Korey's conversation in the helicopter anywhere. I don't know.
Well, it's impossible to have a conversation in a helicopter.
No, that's true. But even when they were eating on even when they were eating their charcuterie board,
the char.
They would be like, don't eat it. That's for the scene. They'd be like, you have to wait to eat it till after.
They didn't eat it, but also I just get a read that he's not very mature. That's just me.
I've always said that.
Have you?
Yes, I feel like he's
like
I
just don't listen.
8th grade maturity. It's like, I like her. I have a crush on her.
Yeah, like I almost like even at that moment, like he starts to. I forget exactly what he said, but it's like I just like I can't tell if he's taking it seriously, and whenever he does try to say something serious, I feel like he's just like
kidding around.
Just kidding around, or like he doesn't deliver it in a serious way.
Yeah.
But what was your read?
But what did you think of his poem then? I thought
in the
for
finale?
a minute. Yeah, I thought for a minute he was gonna do the poem for the whole thing,
time.
and I was like,
Well, I thought that was cute.
I thought it was really cute because he wrote a letter too, but I didn't want it to just be the poem.
But the letter didn't even seem that serious. Like it seemed like he almost was there, but like kind of dancing around being serious. And I was like, come on.
And they're not even dating, right? But like Will and Kyra are dating.
And so Will and Kyra's date was the yacht date. And I had a feeling they were gonna, actually, no, I didn't. I really didn't expect that. I don't know why I just lied to myself.
Did they? I didn't think they would do the yacht for them at all. Like I thought they would do, because like when you think about Will and he says the things that he's like so interested in, yachts is not on his list. Like no, like Will is so, environmental and like whatever. Animals. Like yeah, like they should have done like. I feel like Will at least would have enjoyed, and I think Kyra would have enjoyed whatever Will enjoyed, is maybe like a beach cleanup or like maybe the zip lining even. Like something that felt more connected to nature, or even like the waterfall date that I did with Zach. That to me would have felt more epic for them because it was like more of an excursion rather than just like a glamorous boat ride to them.
Did they go to a waterfall? What was their date before?
I think they just did
they just did the boat. They boated.
Wait, no. They went on a date, episode. They did a date.
Oh, not Korey. Will and Kyra.
Yeah.
What did they do?
Wait,
hang on.
Oh, they did the maze. That's
Yes,
what it was.
yes.
I thought that for some
Stupid.
reason they did the waterfall, but I am.
But it felt like it didn't take what
Incorrect.
they would have liked into consideration, and that's kind of like how I felt on that yacht
What's
too.
that, beach
They
cleanup?
kept well, I don't know, not beach cleanup, but I'm just saying something that they would have
I know what
felt
you mean.
passionate about or been super
'Cause
interested in.
They're both like
Really connected to the earth and
Yeah.
environmental and all of that. And you know, and I felt while I was there, like I was kind of bummed I didn't have something a little more adventurous. And they kept grilling me, and I wonder if they kept grilling them. They're like, they just wanted me to say, "Oh my God, I've never been on a yacht before." They asked me like 10 times. They're like, "Have you been on a yacht before?" And I was like, "Yep." And they were like, "Have you been on a yacht before?" I'm like, "I already asked. You already answered." I'm like, "Do you want me to lie? Do you want me to be like, 'Oh my God, I'm from such a small town and I've
yeah,
never,'
that's what
like
they
it was
want.
like
yeah.
Did anyone
Okay.
else feel bad for when Kira and Will were rocking on that boat? I almost got sick watching it. The
Yeah.
way
Wait, what
they-
do you mean rocking?
Like it did not look like it looked like they were facing some high seas there.
Yeah,
it was like.
The treacherous.
I'm telling you,
waters.
the yacht date is
Treacherous
not a
waters.
move.
But I do think it's important to talk about what he said because he
it is.
finally redeemed himself for me.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
think like he
I
finally
agree.
ended his stint as like the Love Island villain this season,
Yeah.
and I was like, it just was nice to see that like he isn't just playing it off.
No. And
Because what was he like?
they're
I was
dating now, and
sorry.
he gave her his
Yeah.
commitment.
That's true. I think that was a big step for him, but also I think it was a good way that he asked that because I think it was like showing that he's sorry and not just saying it.
Right.
But also just to bring that up, like just that he brought it up, I thought was sweet.
It's
What did he
interesting
say? He
though.
was like,
What do
"I'm
you think
sorry."
changed his mind? Because he said he didn't want labels.
I think it was her parents
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah.
and seeing how she still was like mature about it and like that didn't cause that much of a riff.
And maybe the over pillow talk she was able to express to him, like, I kind of need the label because this has, like, everything that's happened feels like it's pulling us apart, that maybe it would have, like, maybe for now at least we just put a label on it so I can feel more reassured and everything because all these outside factors are probably making her feel so unreassured.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's very true.
I'm also someone where, like, if I felt like that about someone, like, I have to have the label.
Yeah.
I don't
mean,
care
like,
if you
'cause
like
it's
give me your verbal
reassurance.
commitment. Like I want the label. If I'm into you and I'm all in, like I want the label.
I'm
Well, I
happy
think
that they're
everyone
dating
does.
now. I really am. I
Yeah.
think it's like,
Everyone keeps going, why did they give Will meat and cheese?
oh my God, that was actually so funny.
That just goes to the point that they don't take into consideration like what they actually would want. And it's they ask you too, and I even wrote on my thing, and I'll forever be
They didn't ask
salty.
me.
They asked me what I would want before going into the villa. Before it
Oh,
even
oh,
started,
oh.
we filled out a questionnaire of what your epic dream date would be. And I said I wanted to go in a helicopter because I've never been in a helicopter.
They said, Alex, you're up.
I know. And I was like, oh, I'm sad.
It's so funny.
Isaac stole my helicopter.
So what was next? Who else? Bailey. Okay, Bailey and Jeremy. Guys, I honestly was like on the edge of my seat. I thought that they might win last night.
I did too. I voted for them.
I did too.
No shame.
I'm reading the comments. People said when they went, oh, I guess we'll get to the hideaway. Sorry.
Okay.
We're getting ahead. And someone said, why does production hate Will? I don't know.
No,
I mean,
honestly.
I mean,
you could eat the cracker.
Yeah, because if you guys saw the Leslie interview, obviously we
Yeah.
got more of a intel about
how everything went down.
how everything went down, and like we asked if Kira knew everything that happened in Casa Amor, and she did confirm that she does know. So that kind of took all of our worries for Kira out of our mind.
Yeah.
A little. I just think yesterday was like, yeah, or not yesterday, Friday's episode. Like that date, really, that was good.
Yeah.
Step in the right direction.
Yes. Let's take a quick moment before we go any further and hear from one of our sponsors. If you're tired of always having to figure out what to eat, then you need to check out HelloFresh. HelloFresh cuts out stressful meal planning and grocery store trips. Their meal kits allow you to have dinner on the table in just about 30 minutes, plus the produce in their kits gets from the farm to your door in less than a week. Instead of searching for fresh, high-quality ingredients, it's simply delivered to you. Last night, Alex and I watched the finale together. We did Italian night, so we made pasta. It was great. They gave us all the ingredients right here. It had my whole apartment smelling amazing, too. It was like we didn't even need to have a candle because it just all smelled like Italian-ness.
Yum, I'm Italian.
And
So yummy.
yeah, we love Italian. And this summer isn't over yet, so if you're looking for easy grilling, you can get HelloFresh's grilling bundles, burger packs, surf and turf packs, and more. Just go to HelloFresh.com/AfterTheIsland14. Use code AfterTheIsland14 for up to 14 free meals plus free shipping. That's HelloFresh.com/AfterTheIsland14 and use code AfterTheIsland14 for up to 14 free meals plus free shipping.
And one more message from our sponsors, Nutrafol. Did you know that 30 million women are impacted by weak or thinning hair? If you're one of them, you're not alone, and there's a solution you can trust to deliver results. Nutrafol. The supplement supports healthy hair growth from within by targeting the 5 root causes of thinning: stress, hormones, environment, nutrition, and metabolism. I say it all the time. I love Nutrafol. Take it every morning, and I've actually been noticing my hair getting a little bit thicker, which is very exciting because I had a traumatic hair experience a couple of years ago. But healthier hair growth takes time. It could take up to 3 to 6 months to experience the change you're looking for. So you can grow thicker, healthier hair and support our show by going to Nutrafol.com and entering the promo code AfterTheIsland to save $15 off your first month subscription. This is their best offer anywhere, and it's only available to U.S. customers for a limited time. Plus, free shipping on every order. Get $15 off at Nutrafol.com, spelled Nutrafol.com, promo code AfterTheIsland. I don't know what that was.
I joined in. I joined in because it was great. Wait,
It
someone
was
wrote,
weak.
sounds like Elizabeth and Alex had a better HelloFresh date than Charlie and Alana. Honestly, we did. And my sister joined too, and it was great.
It was great.
Like,
We loved it.
we had intense charcuterie board situation going on with some apps and everything too. It was,
As we should.
yes. Also, did it kind of feel like someone was writing in the comments earlier that Josh and Shannon's zipline date felt like more of an epic date than like most
Yeah.
of the
So
dates?
true. I'm glad that they got it, though.
Part of me really believed that CBS was going to be like, and an extra $25K is going to go towards like Josh and Shannon since they had to like leave early. Like, you know how Survivor will do like a fan favorite? So you win like the million, but then Survivor does like a fan favorite that's like someone that got voted off at
really?
any point in the season and they get money too.
Oh yeah, like how
Oh,
Big
I didn't know
Brother,
that.
how Big Brother does like America's favorite house guest
Right.
or whatever.
Right. So I thought there
Oh.
was going to be maybe a plot twist of like something for that, but there was not.
Yeah, there wasn't any twist that we were hoping for.
I know there was no kinds of twists.
But to be honest, I know we're skipping ahead, but I truly had no idea when it came down to Will and Kyra and Olivia and Korey. I was looking at Elizabeth and I was like, I literally don't know who's gonna win.
Yeah, we didn't know.
Yeah.
I truly did not know.
Like,
Because I knew like there were a lot of people rooting for Olivia and Korey, and then like Bailey and Jeremy came into the mix kind of later on.
yeah.
And then Will and Kyra, like I know that there's a lot of fans out there that love them together. So it was kind of like I didn't know which way it was gonna go.
Is there like, would CBS or Love Island ever release like the actual breakdown?
No way.
Because
No.
also, do you think that it could be rigged?
no.
No.
It's not.
I
It's
don't.
illegal.
I know it's illegal, but
She's like, but bringing
But-
you all sometimes is necessary.
Ariel Vandenberg.
Oh,
The
no,
Ariel
no,
Vandenberg
arrested.
scandal. She's like
Stop.
arrested for rigging.
for stealing all the votes.
No, I
like,
love my favorite thing is when she's always like, I love you guys. It's like you've met them like for 15 minutes collectively, but like, okay.
We were crying
No.
because when she was interviewing
Every
the
time she was-
Islanders,
she would respond how we would respond. So I would repeat what she was saying during every interview. Like they would say something and she would just go, amazing. And so I was saying after, or then she'd be like, that's great. And so I was
literally
saying it
Elizabeth in
right
the
after.
interviews.
And I was like, I learned from last year that I cannot do that because I can't just say like, oh my God, that's so cool. Or like, that's cool. And I was like, okay, I need to think and correct myself from that and be like, okay, what is cool about that? Or like, what is amazing about that? So I've tried to respond a lot differently this year to
Yeah.
She has a
people.
dream job.
But she does
just
have a
gets
dream
banked
job.
to live in Hawaii and like show up for maybe like an
and like
hour a
looks
week.
so hot.
Yeah. Like get free glam, free styling.
I know her
Whatever.
styling is
It's
so
unfair.
fun.
Yeah,
I love it.
whoever the stylist is
Crushed
killing
it this year.
it.
She looked
Yeah.
so good
looked
every
great.
single time we saw her.
But wait, anyway, so back to Jeremy and
Sorry,
Bailey.
Bailey. They
I
went out to dinner.
well, they had
basically.
sushi. They had like, okay, first of all, they had like 5 pieces of sushi collectively, and I was like, this would not fill me up. But
Give them like a sushi boat or like a sushi tower. They probably did off camera. They just don't want
Yeah.
you stuffing your face during the day because they want you
I-
talking.
I just thought they had such good chemistry.
I know. I think they really do are beginning to like each other. I don't want to say like each other because it's literally been what, a week. I don't know how long it's even been.
I mean, they definitely have some chemistry. They really like each other, I think.
Yeah, that's why I wish they got the hideaway, and I wish they had like, I wish they were like banging and like had some like hot, sexy time, and it would have just been all of us like, whoa.
Elizabeth's like, I would like to be front row and center for that Paramount Plus. Thank you.
I went to college with her and I didn't even know it. She was at school the same time as me.
Oh,
seriously?
You guys are
Yeah.
the same age?
She's a year younger, I think.
Everyone's
But I was
babies.
like, she looks so familiar, and I think I'd probably. I mean, it's not that big
Oh my
of a school. I'm
God,
sure
how
I just
funny.
saw her around, but I was like, that is so funny. And now here she is, just like banging
living her
Jeremy.
best life,
Yeah.
banging Jeremy on Love Island.
Someone. I'm glad one of us from U of A got to do it.
You know,
Wish it was me, but
if it can't be you, let it be her.
yeah, exactly. There's no one else I'd
Um,
rather have banging Jeremy.
Oh wait, can we talk about them picking out the dresses?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, what was it during their date?
No, it's before the
Oh, wait, we
finale.
didn't finish the
Yeah,
Oh,
let's finish the
today.
date.
Sorry.
Well-
Charlie and
I'm too
Alana.
excited.
Well, no, even just I feel like we're not done with Jeremy and Bailey. I thought they had great chemistry. Like they
Yeah.
just seemed to bounce so well off of each other. I thought it was so cute when she like put too much wasabi. She's like, he's like, I like it spicy. Like he's just so smitten around her.
Yeah, it's finally nice to see him open up a bit. And like, I liked how he was talking about not only is Bailey wonderful and she's beautiful and she's great and she's a great person to talk to, has a great personality, she also has been able to help him open up more, which he voiced later that was very hard for him in the beginning. Like, because it is super awkward going in there in the beginning.
Yeah.
Like, you don't know what you're going to talk about because
Yeah.
you're like, I don't want to be put on blast. So
And I
it
feel like
was nice to hear that.
And I feel like for him, it's even extra hard for him to open up because just hearing his past from his intro tape that he was like about to be engaged at one point or had some like super long, serious relationship. And that would definitely make you a lot more hesitant to just start opening up to anyone that's coming through. Like when you're a little, damaged from that or learning from that, like you can't just like jump right into something and like all of a sudden be like, oh my God, I'm so into you. And I think that's why we got a more reserved version of Jeremy throughout the season.
Yeah.
Or at least what we saw. So that is nice that he feels like he finally has someone that like he can start opening up to and feel like it's worth it to him because he might see something.
Right.
I also I thought it was so funny how they were like, all right, let's get in the hot tub, and there's just like a rock formation jacuzzi like next to them. I was like, cool.
Wait, I was so confused like where they were.
Yeah, I was like, are
They
you
must
guys
have been
going
in a house.
home? Yeah, probably.
Because at first I was like, oh, it's just in a yard somewhere. And then they said the jacuzzi. And I was
yeah, I was
oh.
like, weird. But I mean, it was really cute.
Yeah, it was
looked
cute.
fun.
And then Charlie and Alana, I
Oh.
actually really like them.
Oh,
I just like Alana.
good for you.
You
I
don't
think
like
she
them?
carries the couple.
I think she does.
Yeah.
I think Charlie could be replaced with any guy she's into,
No.
and it would be the same effect.
You know what? I think
I don't think
maybe
he's a bad guy though.
they might be a great couple and they might really work out for each other, but they're not well, no. He's not made for TV. Okay?
No.
He's just not made for television.
No, he's not.
like I'm sure he seems really sweet. He seems really funny, but he's just not like
Open
he's
enough.
not made for TV. He's not like open enough on screen. I think he's really reserved, and I think they get places when they're alone because she was like, you have been opening up, you have been being funny, but I mean, we haven't really been seeing that. And like he can be so reserved and so soft spoken that I just think, I don't know. I just don't think he is like, he seems like a great guy and he seems sweet and very like mature and very like well spoken, etc. But I just don't think he's good on TV, which is not a bad thing. Like,
Yeah, it doesn't make you a bad
it doesn't
person.
make you a bad couple. Like most couples wouldn't be good on TV.
Right.
Like-
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what we
really
see with
like
him.
I liked watching them progress. Obviously, everyone was upset about the Cash situation, but I'm so happy for Cash and Cinco and like that we can all move
Yeah.
on from it, and hopefully like Charlie doesn't get any hate because he was just doing what he thought was best.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I think that Alana like puts him in his place a little bit to the point where it's like
He doesn't
I'm
have
not-
room to kind of.
he
Do
can't
any of
mess
that.
around like to the point like she's not
Yeah.
indecisive whatsoever.
And also,
She's
she's
just-
great for TV.
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
she's great.
She carries the couple. She's
Yeah.
amazing. Why didn't they send her in sooner? She should have been an OG girl.
Yeah, she is great.
Yeah, I just think that like she was very women empowerment, like always having the girls back, but also standing up for herself as well, which I love. And like if she sees something with this guy, if she doesn't, I liked watching them by the end.
Yeah. She just like radiates on camera.
Yeah, she's just good energy.
Yeah.
Excited to see what you guys think after you talk to
Model.
her.
I know, same.
Is she a model?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
And don't her and Charlie live in LA?
They made it seem like that because they
So do Will and Kyra. Hi, can't wait to have you. When's that happening?
I can't wait.
Same.
So yeah, I don't know. It was kind of cute, and then like, what did you want to talk about? Because we were not done with. What did you say?
I just thought their date was also awkward.
Yeah, it's just I mean like those
Like
dates
just
are gonna
having
be
a slow
awkward.
dance in front of those fire dancers
And cameras.
and cameras. Like slow dancing in front of a camera, awkward. Slow dancing in front of a camera while they like come out of the woodworks to perform that little show for you, like more awkward.
Works.
But they just like appeared. I was like, where'd they come from? Like I don't think like if they, but also like even if they were in the helicopter, you probably would have just been like, oh,
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
it's just,
also
like,
it's
that's how he
impossible to
is.
talk in the helicopter because of those microphones. Like literally, I can't believe they did it again because you can never understand what you're saying.
Okay,
Yeah.
the other thing I wanted to touch on is the dress shopping.
Wait, the most important date of them
Oh
all.
my gosh. Sorry.
Which
Go.
you have no idea what I'm gonna say.
I don't know what you're gonna say.
Which one?
Oh, Jeremy and
Jeremy
Korey.
and Corey.
Yes.
That was
Jeremy
cute.
and Korey?
Jeremy popped the question
Yeah.
to be
I
his
just
best
thought it was
friend.
funny. Like the girls, like I don't know, like they really thought they were doing something there, but like I was like, stupid prank. But
I didn't get it at first,
I didn't get
but
it
then I
either.
understood.
But it was cute the way
Yeah.
they set it up, and they had so much fun. I just think Jeremy is so like he's always just so smiley and like happy,
I know. I feel
I-
like he
yeah.
has such a good attitude.
and his mom seems the same way.
Yeah.
It seems
like, I
as
just-
though he got a lot of like the funniness for, well, I don't know anything about his family, so I don't even know why I'm saying that. But I thought it was cute because like I thought it was going to be this serious conversation at first where he was going to say like, you know, like I haven't been able to open up, all the kind of things that he has been saying, but saying it to his best friend. And I thought he was going to break the news about something else. Like he had me caught
Oh.
off guard.
That's funny.
And then
That is
he was
funny.
like,
I thought that was
do you
cute.
want to be my best friend? And I was like, oh my God, this is everything. This is the date that we needed.
I know, and I wish
Yeah.
it happened sooner in the season because I would have loved a bromance throughout the show.
Yeah. Also, I kind of felt bad because it seemed like Charlie was just kind of like the odd one out there.
Yeah.
But that's
I know
fine.
Charlie was like serving them.
I
He was
know.
like, here you are, sir. And I was like, oh.
Yeah, I was kind of like that's sad. But don't forget, Will was off doing something too. He was on his one-on-one.
Well,
So, like-
because this is bromance with Andre.
Who?
Oh,
Charlie?
yeah. I
They're just
forgot
no,
about
Will and
that.
Andre kind of had a little bit of a bromance.
Oh yeah, because
going on.
they were this like they were both
Colombian.
yes or no, he's from Brazil.
Yeah.
So okay.
But they both spoke Portuguese or Spanish. I'm not sure which one they were speaking. But yeah, that was pretty much that episode. The dates.
Yeah, there wasn't much like happening because it's all of them kind of talking about where they're at and it's not really
Yeah, it was kinda
changing.
like, okay.
You know, it's the end, but I'm really angry that they did not do the baby challenge.
I was gonna say
People have been
I was
saying
gonna ask
that.
you about that, so you could voice that.
I'm so upset.
That
It's
is
like the
such a
funniest
bummer.
part of the show.
And it's so funny to watch all the guys like
Try to be
ruin the baby
dads.
dolls and be dads. Yeah, like Dylan was the funniest dad I've ever seen.
Oh my God, Dylan. He literally took it so seriously. And I just was like,
That's so
bro,
cute.
I know. And I was like, I wanted to go home at this point. So I was just being a bitch. But like, I don't like children.
Yeah, same.
Well, now I do. But like at that point in my life, I was just like, oh, baby's crying. Like, ugh.
you like
not
that
for me.
now?
I don't love babies crying now, but like I love a baby now.
I know I like babies now too, and I used to not like babies.
And I was just evil. Like Dylan was the best dad ever. He like worked out with the baby and like took him
Aw.
everywhere in the stroller. And he asked me one time to change the diaper and I was just like, no, we're going out
I-
for drinks.
They gave me a programmed one that just screamed the whole frickin' day. They purposely gave me one that was like
I could see
evil.
you just being like stressed with it, or just like leaving it somewhere and being like whatever.
That is kind of what happened.
Literally. Well, like we had the babies for like quite literally 5 minutes, and
then we got to go have girls' day.
And then the kids. Ew. Alex and Elizabeth, you acted like you hated the baby challenge.
We did hate it in our challenge, but I like watching it. It's funny because you hate it so much that it's funny to watch.
Because you're just like, oh. But I'm upset. Also, like last year, it was so funny.
They weren't real babies,
like,
right?
No,
the legs no, it's not real babies. I was
they're like the ones that get
the legs fell off.
Oh.
And you wear a bracelet, and whenever you feed it or whatever, it stops crying.
Oh.
Well, Carrington last year had us crying, laughing, like doing
funny.
the Simba with it, and then he was carrying it by its leg, and it just like fell, and everyone was like, Carrington, why? Like, this is actually a challenge.
So basically, Alex needed to see if Jeremy was going to be good at the baby challenge because I'm noticing a pattern here.
I do need to see. Although I do love Bailey, so.
This is kind of interesting and a little bit off topic, going back a little to Jeremy, but someone said Jeremy does need to answer for some of the crap he pulled in terms of how he treated Trina and Florita.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Also, I mean, he wasn't like particularly bad. Like, he wasn't particularly mean or disrespectful.
He just
almost
kind
like he would
like
ghost a little.
Yeah, like he was just kind of like, I'm done. Like, there's one thing that happens, I'm done. And then he's just like, bye.
And
sorry.
No, you go.
I was just saying, because I watched like all the Laid Bare episodes yesterday just to kind of like refresh my mind, because I couldn't remember who everyone was with because there's so many people on this season.
Girl, you had some time on your hands.
I always
just quickly rewatched 28 episodes.
No, there was only 4.
Oh, okay. That's not that much.
Yeah, and they're short. But I totally forgot that Trina and Jeremy were even in a couple.
Yeah, they're the first. He was with Trina first. Yeah. But what I was thinking is that I think he let them all down really easy, or it was like so sweet and calm that they didn't even feel like they needed to air it. Like, I bet it was so maturely handled that they were like, well, this adds nothing, so let's just make it look like he ghosts them and everyone's just confused when it gets switched up.
Mm-hmm.
If I had to like guess anything, I would guess that that's what happened.
I'm reading the comments.
He said Trina gave him PTSD.
Did he say that?
I don't know. I can't remember.
I don't think he did Amy. I think that the Florita and Amy thing was a miscommunication.
I don't really remember.
I think well, because I know Florita was upset. I remember during your interview, she said that like she was going to go for Korey after, etc. Well, sorry, girl, that ship sailed. Maybe we'll see. But I think he was like, I think it was a genuine like, he just seems like somebody who's kind of like awkward and not like a little awkward and a little like spacey,
maybe
and
timid.
Yeah, or I just think like don't think he genuinely was trying to be mean to Amy.
No, not
like I don't think he was trying to be
like
we're just
awkward.
Like I think he just was I genuinely think it was a miscommunication.
Do you know what he reminds me of? Who? Like a guy that would text you to like come to a party, but would phrase it like, "Me and my friends are doing this tonight. Like, if you want to come," or like word like it really weird. Yes, like not like a "you should come tonight. I want to see you. My friends and I are planning to do this. You should come meet us." Like my friends and I are already doing this, but like I guess you could come if you want.
Yeah, but
and
like,
maybe
that's
it was
not
meant
his
to be
intention.
nice, right?
Yeah,
maybe it was meant to be nice,
awkward.
but you're like, dude, no, that I don't want to come if you're gonna word it like that. Like it feels like maybe it was something like that.
I feel like also he was saying in this episode, in the finale episode, that he had grown, like we were saying before, he has grown so much and he's learned how to like voice his feelings and opinions, and I feel like that was so in the beginning that it kind of does show that he was unable to articulate like in a manner to all of the women that he had been with that he wasn't interested, like in a formal and like kind way.
Yeah, like someone said, okay, so someone just kind of clarified it. He said him and Amy were like best friends, like in terms of their connection was very good, and Florita took it as him saying they were just friends. So I genuinely think that's just miscommunicating.
Yeah.
Well, at this point in the season, there was no villain either. So they needed to find somebody to be some sort of villain. And I think it was just Jeremy because he was the only one that was bopping around because he didn't totally connect with anybody.
Right.
I agree.
Well, I'm happy for him and Bailey. They look really good together.
Yeah, they look really happy.
Sexy.
Oh. I think it's when they cut back to him.
You say it's the hair, I'm going to die.
No, it's the beard. And the stash, I think that made him sexier.
No, it's not. I think it's his eyes.
Yeah, and then it cut back. No, it cut back to old clips of him when he was clean shaven, and I was like, ooh.
Really?
Like baby face.
Yeah, it was just baby face with long hair, but the long hair with the beard, and like it works now.
I think he's very attractive.
I think he's so attractive.
Which is crazy for you because you don't like beards.
No, I would make him shave the beard and get a haircut for sure, but I like his eyes, and I feel like for me maybe it starts with the eyes, like for an attraction with somebody, and like his eyes have that like sparkle to them. They're like really full
that's crazy,
eyelashes.
I just
like
don't think that's it, but
really? Well, I didn't think that until last night. They showed an up close of his face, and his eyes looked really good in it, and I was like, maybe that's what I like.
if you guys had
But-
to choose one man to go on a date with from this season, who would it be and why? Whole season, anyone?
Shit.
Jeremy.
I like don't okay, if you had asked me this 2 weeks ago, it was like Will the whole time.
Okay, wait. Let's go two. We're gonna do most attractive, and then who you would go, like who you want to go on the date with after learning their personalities.
Okay. Will is physically my type, like to a T. Like I like Will physically, but I'm not sure we would be compatible because his lifestyle feels very different to me in the sense of like he seems like someone that really pushes the vegan stuff, really pushes the meditation stuff, and like
Yeah.
although I can be interested in all of that, I would not be able to fully commit to that kind of lifestyle because like I like chicken and I like eating shrimp and I don't
Yeah.
want to feel like pressured to have to like conform to that kind of lifestyle. So I don't know if we would match, but I don't know if that's something he would need out of a partner. So I don't know.
And then you'd go on a date with Jeremy.
And then I would want to
You'd
know
date
his
Jeremy.
personality.
Yeah.
Because everyone says he's so funny and like I need that. Like I need someone witty. I need someone that's like emotionally intelligent, or I just like I can't have that there. But Jeremy would have to get a haircut and he would have to shave the beard.
I
You were
think
thinking. I saw you
Jeremy's-
pondering.
I know, I was thinking, but I think Jeremy's the hottest for sure. Body is like exactly
Josh?
what I go for.
What about Josh?
Yeah,
thought
but
Josh
like
was
I
fine.
think that I wouldn't have been able to make like, because you know how they were explaining that Shannon kind of made him into the way that he is now. I don't think I could have done
Yeah,
that 'cause I'm not someone
neither.
who like wants to change someone.
But I initially thought he was so attractive.
So did I, but now that I'm seeing it, like Jeremy is 100% my type,
Yeah.
like to a T.
Same.
So buff, and I think he's tall. And
I think they're all tall, except even Josh seems tall, like not short, but I think he's just the
like
shortest
5'10",
one.
5'11".
Yeah.
And then all the other guys I think are like, I don't know, whatever.
I
I
would
would
put
definitely
Wes
go
third.
on a date with Jeremy because
yeah,
I
Wes was hot.
watching Bailey and his date.
Wes was hot. Will was hot.
Yeah.
Isaiah was hot.
He's not my type.
It's not my type.
Oh. Hot. Okay, cool. I was just curious. Everyone was like, wow, Elizabeth was really quick with the Jeremy answer.
What do you
He
mean
just
by
reminds
that?
me of Dylan.
You were
kind of.
quick to answer. Bailey, she's coming for your man.
No, I'm not. If anything, Alex.
We
No,
can't-
I would literally like.
They're
come
gonna
for
come
Bailey
on the show
first.
and all three
She's
of us.
so hot.
They're gonna come on the show and all three of us are gonna be like, hi. And like we're gonna be like, oh hey Bailey, you can sit over there.
No. I like would 100%
kidding.
date
She
Bailey
seems
as well
cool.
because
Yeah,
she's
she
so
seems
hot.
Okay.
I just love
So
love.
on to the finale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you have to say? What was that face?
I was going to say something funny, but I'm not saying who it is.
Okay.
But one of the ex-Islanders slid into my DMs
From this season?
on this season.
Wait, I think I know who it is.
Don't say it
You
because
don't.
don't start this, but I was like, I might have left them on red.
I think he slid into every single girl's DMs.
Probably.
Just text it to me.
Okay.
Ow.
Oh.
Okay, so the
I
finale.
also think Christian's hot.
No, Christian's hot too. Like
Like
when
I
met him
mean
in
I
person,
didn't.
was like,
I
okay.
on the show I was like, and then when I met him
Yeah.
in person, I was like, hi.
I feel like that's such a thing when you meet people in real life. When
You understand why they got casted.
Yes,
When
yes.
you when you meet them in real life.
like literally people would come up to us and be like, "Oh my god, you're like
Oh, people
so
are
pretty."
guessing.
I know.
Guessing.
It's so funny.
LOL. I see it. I see it.
Wait, did she just-
It's so
Will
funny.
you text it to me? Because I want to see if I'm right in my head.
Do you want me to just say it? Or is that like
The
exposing
camera's
them?
on you, babe.
Not expose. I mean, it's mean. Yeah.
I don't remember that person, but okay.
I don't remember that person, but okay.
Okay, the finale.
Yeah, the finale. I want to take Lord Park one.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom quick.
Good luck out there.
Start the recap.
Okay. So the finale basically starts with all the girls were making the boys breakfast, which was cute.
Yeah.
I
was reading the comments.
Yeah. I thought it was cute. They made breakfast for the boys.
I liked all the tables set up.
Oh wait, did
Or
they
is this
make
the
the
different
breakfast?
No, I think they get it brought in.
No. The girls were making breakfast because
Really?
Alana asked Charlie like, "Oh, what do you want? Like, I know you don't like avocado."
I was gonna say maybe it was like they did a brunch for that, so then they were eating right in the morning too. So maybe it just kind of got crossover and they brought some of the food over.
Yeah, because I feel like that's normal. That brunch happens every year.
Yeah, it's and I don't even think they define it as a brunch, but it is kind of like a brunch because you
there's
get
like
ready
some
for
pastries.
it. And yeah, we had. I think I ate like 3 people's chocolate croissants because
Oh.
no one was eating them, and I was like, "Can I have yours? Can I have yours? Can I have yours?" Because I was starving.
Housing everything that was put in front of me. I was like, say less. A cinnamon roll, say less. A lemon bar.
So Alex and I, though, the text from our breakfast when we did brunch, we were in tears laughing about it yesterday because it was one of the funniest moments.
Oh my God.
Dylan got the text to read about like they're all sitting there, and like Bailey got it last night, so Bailey read it, and it was just kind of like what happens next after the brunch, you know, the dress shopping, letter writing,
Wait, never mind.
whatever. And but Dylan on our season, when he got the text, he couldn't pronounce one of the words.
Soiree.
So he
Shout out Dylan.
It was
finally learned
so funny. But he had all of us crying, laughing. Like, no one could take it seriously. And we were supposed to be serious during this brunch, to be like, it's coming to an end, like really somber and sad. Like, they wanted us to be like, we're going to miss it all so much, you know? And like, we were just all like shaking. We were laughing so hard because Dylan could not pronounce soiree. And he would change the text and write it in his own words. And they'd be like, no, read it again. And then finally Alex had to read it. And we were just...
It was so funny. And that was like very much towards the end because you guys, when I'm sure the Islanders went through it, when they start saying like, you got to talk about where your heads are at right now. And you're like, I just did that 24 hours, not even 24, like 2 hours ago.
Yeah.
Do I really have to start the conversation off like that? And I was just like, I'm not doing it.
Question for you, Alex, from a viewer.
Yeah.
Do you feel comfortable sharing why you and Dylan broke up?
Yeah, it was just because like I think most of you know that I broke my jaw right after we got off the show.
How?
Did you not know that?
You didn't know that?
I didn't know you guys.
I can't really talk about it right now, but
Court
yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
Did you have your jaw wired shut?
No, I got surgery.
What?
I have like metal rods in
Ow.
back here, up here. Yeah, that's why my jaw is like very off. But
Your jaw is not off.
it was a very, very traumatic thing, and it happened literally maybe 4 weeks after we got off the show.
It was just a lot.
It was so much. Like, he slept with me in the hospital like every single night, stayed with me, but it's like so taxing on someone taking care of someone that injured. So I get it. Like, it wasn't bad. Like, we literally talked last night. We're on fine terms. Like, nothing bad.
He's still a daddy.
Still a daddy. Still
We
a daddy.
wanted-
Still sexy.
We wish he would come in and do this, but he's so far, and like I feel like Dylan's just kind of on the next
Doesn't he
chapter
live in
of
San
life.
Diego?
Yeah, I
Yes.
don't think he watches.
So far.
Love
So
Island.
far.
No.
What about you, Elizabeth and Zach?
We were just so different. I feel like I've answered it so many times and I get attacked for it every time I answer it. But we're just really, really different people. And it felt like we were so different that like friends couldn't work because we have such different values and we treat people so differently that it just wouldn't work even as friends. And we're still cordial. Like we talked the other day just like lightly, like, I hope you're doing well, because I saw his YouTubes that he like had to come back from New York and move home, and I just was like, you're going through like a rough patch, like I'm here. I had texted him when something had happened with his family a year back, and like check in here and there, but like I don't think friends, like I would be lying if I said like, oh my god, we're gonna be friends and like hang out or whatever as friends. Like it just wouldn't work. We were just so different when reality got added into everything.
Yeah. Of course. That's super normal. That's what the people wanted.
Okay.
Oh.
So, what?
I think people are just funny.
So the brunch was cute. The girls get a text to go get their dresses.
Yeah.
And
It's my favorite part for some reason.
Yeah, same. I don't know why.
I love the dress shopping.
Because they're not really shopping, but I loved the gold dress that Alana picked out. I thought she looked fire.
She looked so
Fire.
good.
That was my favorite one.
She always
I want to
looks
know the dress
good.
brand because ours were like all Revolve ones, but this one it looked like it was like
Sherry
Giovanni
Hill or something.
It was not Sherry Hill because I know their designs by heart.
Yeah.
But
Giovanni.
I think it was Giovanni.
Not the contestant.
Not the
No.
contestant.
The dress brand.
The dress brand.
The dress
Also
brand.
known as.
But like I think it was a brand more similar to that. But we were trying to predict based on the colors of the dresses how people would place based on other previous seasons. Like if you wear a red dress, you're not winning because like they want the winner in like black or gold or like whatever.
Right.
But then Olivia wanted she had navy blue on.
Uh-huh.
So Alex and I are like,
Didn't-
okay,
They
she's in
tricked me.
navy
didn't
blue.
like
I was gonna win.
I didn't love her dress.
Who's?
Olivia's?
Olivia's.
Oh, I love rating all the dresses. Like I could tell you everyone's from like every season like ending and like what I liked about them. Like Laurel last year looked so fucking good. She also was in red, so we knew she wasn't gonna win.
Mhm.
Not that we already didn't know that, but like
I don't
the red
remember the
strapless
dresses.
looked so good on Laurel. She had an updo from last year.
I just remember Sally and Justine literally hating their dresses.
Yeah, but that's the thing is they're so overly elegant gowns, and I feel like our day and age, like we don't really get a chance to wear that. And even like prom attire, I feel like has changed over the years. That like these extravagant gowns are just like not what you picture. Plus they like order them all in different sizes, so they kind of have in mind what they want you to wear. Like for me, they had out like this light blue strapless dress, and then they had like this white one, and they had some others, and I just was like, well, what about this? Or like, what about that? And they're like, no, these are kind of the three we're thinking for you. So it like looks like you're shopping and going through hundreds of dresses you can try on others. But we felt bad because our season Emily got put in the ugliest purple dress you've ever seen in
it
your
was a
life.
nightmare.
It was so ugly. Emily had probably 10 meltdowns before it started. Everyone just kept trying to tell her she looked pretty, and she's like, dude, this dress is ugly.
Well, it wasn't ugly. It was the way it got altered.
Yeah, it didn't fit her
completely
body.
Screwed up like the.
They said
The
they were going to
lining of the
alter it for
dress.
her, to fit her body, and they just didn't do it, and then they just didn't care to fix it. And it was sucked because there was a yellow dress that was really pretty on her, and they would
Yeah.
not let her wear it because they wanted her in purple.
I was trying to look at pictures of the dresses, but I can't find them.
So
Like I love
let's-
fashion, so I love talking about the dresses. But we loved the gold one.
I loved Alana's.
Kira's was so typical to her.
I don't know. That's not my vibe.
I feel like they
It's
all
not my
stayed,
vibe either.
They all stayed true like to their styles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I thought was cute.
I thought Bailey looked stunning in
Yeah.
red. I thought she
Yeah.
looked really, really good.
I think she just like she has such good skin.
She's
Yeah,
so
and she's
and
just
so
like her
stunning.
body is wild.
She
like-
just seems like a really cool girl.
yeah, she
I
does.
know.
Very down to earth. Like,
I hope she'll come hang out with us.
oh, she's so sweet. She literally
grad
was like,
pics.
"Come to New York this weekend," and I was like,
Oh my god,
I can't.
not to sound crazy, but I was looking at her Instagram and she wore red in her grad pics too because
Oh,
that's
she
what
did.
her
Oh, right.
sorority colors are and U of A colors.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, oh my god, this color is just so nice on you. So maybe she
Yeah.
just knows that that's her color. But I
Yeah.
just didn't love Olivia's dress. Did not.
I
No,
get
I
what you
didn't
mean because
either.
of the sparkles and stuff.
I mean, she's stunning.
she
she's
looked
so
beautiful. All of them looked beautiful.
I don't think her dress did anything for her. I think she could have worn something more like your strapless dress that you wore. I loved that dress.
I would bust the windows out your car. That's literally what my sides were saying
Love-
through the.
Oh my god.
No, I
shut
thought your
up.
dress
No,
was
no,
so
no.
pretty.
Don't talk about my friend that way.
You guys.
No, I was like jealous of your dress then because I liked it.
It would have
so
been
much.
cute if I was like the same weight I came in at, but like they didn't have any of my sizes by the end. I'm not kidding. I'm not joking. I'm being serious.
Yeah, the sizes were weird with a lot of the dresses. Like one I loved, it was like strapless, and I obviously have very little boobs, so it like didn't fit at all.
Okay, so question about the recaps. When they bring each couple up, when Ariel,
Mhm.
finally puts in a good hour and a half of work, do they do they all watch those little recap videos? Like the ones that we saw on TV?
No,
Oh, I
this
thought
is
they
shot
were
in 2
sitting
nights.
there
Too,
watching
the
those.
finale.
Okay, I thought they were sitting there watching those.
No,
They're not.
No, they are not.
Okay.
They have not seen one lick of themselves edited or on
Okay.
TV in any way.
Okay, I just thought Ariel's questionings were weird. Like, I just don't think
So awkward.
I just was like, come on.
They always try to keep them like super vague.
Yeah,
I don't
they
know
do.
why. I don't know.
I just,
Yeah.
the usual. I mean, I just don't think they went that deep on questions, and they could
I
have.
have one more thought about all this, but let's take a quick break to hear from one of our sponsors, BetterHelp. If you're searching for a therapist, you need to check out BetterHelp. BetterHelp is professional counseling done securely online. With BetterHelp, you can start communicating with your own licensed therapist through phone or video in just 48 hours, and the service is available worldwide, since I know a lot of you viewers are not just based in the US, so this is a good addition for you to know. So since it doesn't matter where you are, BetterHelp is there for you. Just visit betterhelp.com/aftertheisland. That's better, HELP, to join the over 1 million people who have used BetterHelp. And you can get 10% off your first month at betterhelp.com/aftertheisland. That's 10% off your first month at betterhelp.com/aftertheisland. We love therapy. I've been using it. I think I've really been benefiting from it. It's just really nice to be able to talk to someone that's unbiased and just tell them everything that's going on and get like a professional opinion on what you might be going through in life. I think it just really helps.
Just remember, you can't love someone else until you love yourself.
Facts.
And BetterHelp can help with that.
Legit facts. Okay, this is my thought that I left off on. So the finale from like our season and all the other seasons, I know it's like COVID and stuff, but they were originally setting up when we do like the letters and everything. I wish they kept your families there, like, because our families flew on, you know, a 20-hour flight out to Fiji for 2 days. Why didn't you just keep them an extra 2 days and like let all the families come watch the finale in like chairs?
Cute.
Like,
Yeah,
wouldn't
I
that
had
have been cute?
expectations
Yeah.
I
that
know.
I was gonna walk out and they were all gonna be sitting there.
So
and
like,
then we walked out and we were like, oh.
I know. We were like, oh, we're just doing it for the camera. But like, wouldn't it would make it so much more emotional having like all your little families there to watch, and then like maybe some of the production and crew that have spent work on the season, like they just filler crowd. Maybe some of the local Hawaiians or Fijians could have come too.
Yeah.
I would have
That's
liked
what
that
I
a
love
lot.
about UK is how they have the live audience.
Yeah, we don't have the live audience.
Someone
And I
has
know it's COVID, but,
continually
like-
said throughout this entire live
Oh,
stream,
no.
Josh and Shannon had sex in the hideaway. Like, yes, we know. That was weeks
We know.
ago.
We saw.
We fully saw it.
Like, are you still shook? Like, I was just like, yeah. They're the only ones that did, though, right?
That we know.
All right, I'm
of.
gonna ask the hardest hitting question that people always ask me to ask you.
Okay, what?
Oh, no.
How far do they get in the beds? In the
Ooh.
big bedroom? In the big
Wait,
when you
what?
guys are all sleeping in those beds?
Yeah.
How far do people get? How far do couples go?
Like
I-
how far do they go?
yeah.
I think people go pretty far. I think
In
people
those
would be
beds.
surprised.
People are like, do they have sex? I'm like, I don't
Yeah.
think so. They do in
think a
those
lot of
beds
people
do.
with all those people
Yeah.
in the room?
Yeah, I think a lot of people do.
Shit. And they
I
never
did.
talk
Sorry,
about
Dad.
it. Oh yes, give it to us. Oh my
I did
god.
not.
But no one ever
But-
knew because I don't have a big mouth.
The night cams didn't get it. Come on, production.
Carol was
Lost
the only
moment.
person who knew because we looked at each other and we made a pact. We were like, if you do it, all you do is come up to me and be like. So she looked at me and she was like, I saw some like leg go up or something last night. Like, what happened? And I was just like, nothing.
That is crazy. Oh my god, T. I was like, no, I don't think anyone hooks up on that show. They're like, no, they do, and I'm like, nope,
They
I don't
do.
think you can.
They do.
That's crazy.
Especially during the end, like you start getting so over it and so comfortable that you're like, I don't care.
So I
anymore.
wonder who did this season, because I still don't feel like
I know.
I
it
feel
all
like-
comes out after.
I feel like Bailey and
They were all talking about it though in code.
Jeremy might have. I don't think Olivia and Korey have.
Hey Joey,
What?
Mary Beth wants you to know to keep it classy.
Oh, sorry, Mary.
That's a great point, Kathy. Whatever the fuck. it
Mary
is.
Kathy, Mary Beth. Sorry.
Keep it classy. Hey, I mean, that's not
Oh,
trashy.
wait. Someone said, did you use the Love Island
Yeah,
condoms?
sorry, I'm trash.
This is Love
Did
Island.
you
This
use the Love
isn't-
Island condoms?
Shut up! They give you branded condoms.
Yeah.
There's
Oh!
buckets everywhere. I stole them
I
all as
have one.
souvenirs.
Way.
I stole them all as souvenirs. And when people would get voted off, I'd be like, do you want a condom? Like, here's your present
Yeah,
for me for leaving.
I have mine
like,
in my bedroom. It's so
remember
funny.
me.
Okay. Also, this isn't Temptation Island, which is crazy. So this isn't that bad. Folks.
No.
We're all adults here, and that
No.
is crazy that they give you Love Island
Yeah, they're
branded
like,
condoms.
Well, they want you to
Fully
be
branded.
safe. And
nice
everyone
little
gets
gold.
I know. I
heart.
love the messaging. Like I love the intention behind it. But I was just like, wow, they really don't show you that stuff, and you think they would because they don't hold
I
back
was
on showing you other
about
stuff.
to bring the condom today too.
Oh, you should have.
Someone
Also,
said,
they
no,
do.
wait, Fashion Nova condoms.
Stop. That's hilarious.
Those don't sound.
Do the
safe.
condoms have your name in cursive? No, they do
Oh
not, but
my
that would
God,
be
that would be
freaking
epic.
hilarious.
They ran out by the end of our season just because everyone was taking them as.
Yeah, everyone. No,
because-
Oh my goodness.
everyone.
because
I was like
everyone
hoarding
took
all
one
of them
as
for
a-
souvenirs.
As a souvenir. Oh, you hoarded all of them. That's
But
why
I would
only
give
got
them to
is-
one.
people
that
when
is
they
a
would get
cute
voted off. I
souvenir.
would like shove them in their suitcases for them.
That
and
is
be like,
that is cute.
and I would steal all the
Did
like
you guys
branded
take
lotions.
anything else
and
from the
give
villa?
Oh, all of the bath products. I had like a
Yeah.
tub that I brought back with me.
Fun.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a tea. I'm so glad I asked. Good to know. I don't know why they never. I just feel like they capitalize on that stuff in the hideaway. I just don't know why they don't. Maybe they just don't catch it, or they don't know you guys do. Like the night hookups. I mean, because you get like sometimes like a little kiss, but like
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
you think generally they're pretty tame in bed. Or maybe I'm just naive as hell.
Also, another
Just
thing.
Joey watched the show. Yeah, I'm just literally like I don't remember seeing condoms ever.
Just another
Ever.
disclaimer is you go through like multiple testing for like any
Oh, yeah.
kind of like sexually transmitted diseases, like all of that. Like they test you for everything multiple times before going in.
Well, because
Yeah.
the reason they don't give you guys more than 2 drinks, correct me if I'm wrong, I just assume this is so that they can avoid anything negative happening with people getting
consensual-
too
yeah.
drunk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, they're
So
very
they don't
careful
even
about
drink. They don't get drunk at all. The whole season,
No,
you're not
no,
drunk ever.
You
No.
get so many, not lessons, but like they give a lot of informational talks about consent and all of that. And they make sure everyone is very much on the same page of how that
Wow.
will have to work while you're there.
That's,
Yeah.
That's. I feel like that's really good of them.
It is.
Responsible.
Yeah, they were
Because
very
remember,
on
Bachelor
that.
in Paradise
Yes,
had that.
I think
They were
that's why
very
blow
on
up
that.
a few years
everything
ago.
happened the way it does now on
But they
TV.
still drink like.
They get
still
two drinks an hour, I think, is their limit, which is a lot.
I know.
I mean, not for me.
Maybe after the island, get some branded condoms.
Yeah.
In cursive.
Dead ass. All right, so moving on to all the girls looked stunning. I
Yeah.
thought, of course, Jeremy was in a white tux. You guys know how I feel about a white tux.
Oh,
What?
yeah.
Do you
Just-
feel?
Normally they split it and it's like 2 white tuxes, 2 not white tuxes,
Oh.
but
Do you like white tuxes?
No.
no.
Oh.
It gives me like
Yeah.
cheesy prom vibe.
Yeah.
It
Like
already
all the
feels
guys
like
I went to
prom.
prom with wore white tux.
Only one of the guys who went to prom with
They
wore
really
white
thought they were
tux.
doing something.
They
When a
thought
guy-
they were doing
when
something.
a guy
that just
wore a
wasn't
white
it.
tux to prom, they thought they were doing something.
Stop. Of course. I went with like the most
With,
annoying
like, the pimp
person
hat,
ever.
Too.
The most
No, wait, I'm
annoying.
like, what?
What?
The pimp hat?
Yeah.
What's that?
Oh my god.
Like a fedora?
Never mind.
Is it a fedora?
No. Oh my god, no.
Like a
If
cane?
you think I would go to prom,
I
with
was
a
just
man
saying,
who
can
wore
I
a
see this
fedora?
photo right now of your date with a fedora?
Great
But I
picture.
really liked. I thought Charlie looked the best. I liked his tux the most.
Yeah. I got scared when they were like showing the boys before because a couple of them didn't have the dress shirts on underneath the tux. And I was like, oh no, are they really going like tux, no shirt underneath? But they did. So
I
thank
was
God.
shocked when you pointed that out.
I was like, oh no.
Should we recap the 4 speeches?
Yeah.
Okay, so I think Kira and Will were first.
Yeah.
Uh huh.
I thought theirs
Cute.
was really cute.
Yeah, it was
like,
cute.
nothing caught me.
No, I don't, like nothing memorable.
I thought it
But
was so
cute.
cute that Bailey kept crying. for
Yeah,
all of
Kira
them.
was really
Was
crying.
Kira was crying. Bailey was crying
Was
watching
she?
everybody's.
Yeah.
They kept cutting to her cry.
Yeah, a lot of
Aw.
them were crying. None of us cried.
Number 2 was Alana and Charlie, excuse me. And I
Yeah.
was
It was short
like,
and sweet.
short and sweet. I was just kind of like Charlie didn't say much. I mean, I wasn't expecting
I
him
liked
to.
the
But
char
if there
box.
wasn't ever a time, yeah,
Mhm.
if there was ever a time to like godsend your personality, it was then, and he didn't. So that was a little depressing. And then it was
Jeremy and Bailey.
Jeremy and Bailey.
Can you imagine if Jeremy
I
had
don't
the-
know.
the
I could be
fedora
out of it.
on with his white tux?
Her speech
Stop saying
was
you
so
don't want
cute. The fact that she was like, "You got the whole village to talk like this."
I know.
Oh.
That is exactly.
I
Theirs
was like,
stood out to me the
Same.
most
They were
because
so
they were like
cute.
cute and flirty and fun, and like he literally has me talking like that now. I'm like, not me talking like this. Like,
Yeah,
he
like-
sings everything. I think that's like one of the most memorable things because they all ended up talking like that.
When they first walked up for it and gave each other a kiss, Alex was rattled mad. She was like, they're not making out. They don't like each other. Like, I'm worried they don't like each other. Like, they just give a peck. I'm like, Alex, I think he's just really nervous for his speech right now. Like, I think they're just both nervous to, like, get this over with. Like, that's probably why they're not intensely making out right now. And she was like, but they just, like, pecked. Like, I wanted them
I'm
to
like,
kiss.
where's the foot pop and kiss?
Yeah, she's like, they're just kissing. I'm like, yeah, what, are they just start intensely making out in front of everyone during, like,
I know.
this speech moment?
That's another thing. Every time you guys, like, couple up or whatever on the show, they go to town. Like, Will and Kyra stand there for like a minute and a half going at it, and everyone's like,
Well, that's them.
and they're just like going to town, and I was like, oh, hello, that's awkward. But like,
But if you don't do it, then you're like not passionate then.
also
Yeah.
Bailey loved that straddle. She knows how to get up
straddle?
there.
What's straddle?
Bailey was like, she was like up here on Jeremy's chest.
That was
twice.
afterwards. That was
That was
the
twice.
end.
That was on both episodes because I watched it with my
like
friends.
you're talking about at night, at bed at
What
night.
finale did I watch?
In bed at night is what you're talking about.
No, in the shower.
In the shower.
Yeah.
What did
The
I
outdoor
watch? I'm
shower,
talking
the
about
heart
in
shower.
bed.
Bailey straddled Jeremy like up here.
She was
and he's,
straddling
like,
him in
holding
bed
her up.
too.
And then there was another scene where maybe on their date she straddled him, and we were just like, wow, she knows how to like. She climbed him like a tree. But anyways, I was
As
just
she
side
should,
note. I was like,
partner.
as she should. Oh man, he's fine. But anyways, that was cute. And then the last
Yeah.
one was Olivia and
Olivia and
Korey.
Korey.
This was upsetting to me.
Okay, but I liked
It
the
was.
poem.
Corey's made me die laughing.
I liked the poem. It just felt so anticlimactic. The
I
whole
was
thing
like, can
felt
you be mature?
anticlimactic.
Like if he did the poem and then he got serious.
But that's not him.
But like
Okay, well then
sometimes in life you need to be serious.
Yeah, like,
He
I-
was serious after he stopped
Yeah.
rhyming.
Yeah, I thought it was fine, and I feel like he did what he was supposed to, and I feel like Olivia was happy with what
he
it
was just
was.
like,
But it just like
the whole
he's
time,
always like that.
Like, look at her and be like, bye, Kyle. She's just leaving. Goodbye, Kyle.
It's
If
on
anyone
Kyle.
gets that-
Please behave yourself while interviewing Jeremy.
I know I've been saying that. I'm like, oh
I
my
won't.
gosh.
Okay.
Okay, so then they announce
Oh my God.
Winners?
Spoiler alert.
spoiler.
Spoiler.
So no shocker, Alana and Charlie fourth. I feel like
Yeah.
we just knew it. They had
Yeah.
no time. They didn't have enough time to move up any further.
But I don't think they were like bummed.
Yeah, they just kind of like they
yeah,
knew
I
what
think
it
they were
was.
chilling. They knew there was
I'm
no
surprised
chance.
Will and I'm surprised Will and Kyra got second. I thought they were gonna get third.
I thought they were
I-
gonna win, to be honest.
I thought they would maybe get third too. I thought they would get third, and maybe Bailey and Jeremy would surpass them. But
Someone
guess
said I would
Bailey and
never
Jeremy got
trust
third.
Joey around me. What did I
don't
do?
take it personally. We
Wait,
get personally
what?
victimized every day.
Everyone
No,
hates us,
Joey.
it's fine.
That's true. I know.
We get personally victimized every
I know,
day.
that's why I always
you are
come-
allowed to.
Whenever people try to attack you guys, I'm always like coming for throats. Like,
I know we love it. If you want to be mean to Joey, you can leave.
yeah, yeah. It's
Guys,
Kyle.
I have to pee.
He's
so
been caught off
bad.
guard.
Do you want to go?
No, because we're still going.
You can go real quick.
Are
Go.
we
We
still
can
gonna
chat.
be going?
We're
Go
gonna
pee.
still. No, we're turning off the show. Bye, everybody.
If it ends without me, I'm gonna be sad.
Go. You guys are drinking. Go
We're
ahead.
drinking.
I'll
we
chat
broke
with
the
Alex.
seal.
I just like was overall like really expecting Kyra and Will to win.
I
mean, to
really
get
no,
third.
no. I got so nervous.
Thank God she's gone.
Thank God she's gone. Oh my God.
Jesus.
Finally, it's just us two.
Now how the show's supposed to be. No. I don't know how you thought they were gonna win. I
I
thought
don't know, like the suspense. Usually I can read everything just from knowing it, but it was actually the most suspenseful season I've seen on US about who was going to win. Like, I truly had no idea.
What?
And maybe it's because we put up a poll on After the Island asking people like what they thought and who they voted for. And 97% were Olivia and Korey.
I almost wonder if they would have played the you know how you vote 2 days?
Yeah.
The second day, if they would have put that episode first, if Jeremy and Bailey would have gotten a little bit of a bump. Because I truly think they have become fan favorites.
Oh, no.
but I just
agree.
think voting was like timed, because like in the course of the 2 days of voting, Will stopped being a villain.
Mm-hmm.
Jeremy and Bailey, you finally see how much they hit it off. And then Olivia and Korey still aren't progressing.
Yeah.
So I just wonder if voting would have been different. Because like if I wasn't on for voting Friday night because I was at a Her concert. But I would have voted Bailey and Jeremy.
I think I voted Olivia Korey the first night and then Bailey Jeremy the second. So I see where you're coming from because of the second episode. Like if it was switched, Bailey.
Yeah. Or I even would have considered voting for Will and Kyra after the second episode.
No. I totally agree because after I saw him kind of man up.
Now that I see the full story arc.
Yeah.
I probably would have voted for him.
I wish that we had gotten that Leslie interview out before the voting started because then everyone could have heard two sides.
Yeah.
But
that was quick, girl.
You know.
You wash your hands.
It's cold in here.
You can put on a hoodie. But like, come on, let's go.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I thought that Bailey and Jeremy, like, I think they had no expectations of being even third place. So I thought that they were just kind of like cruising through it. And it was nice to watch because they were just having fun. They were just laughing. They were enjoying each other's company. And like, they weren't expecting anything out of it, which is why I like them.
Same. I like want to party with them.
Oh, same. Her concert, Joey has
reunion out here.
Yes, honey. Her concert with the LA Philharmonic, baby.
Who? Oh, yeah. Joey.
Oh.
Oh my God, I hate me.
What'd I miss?
We were just talking about how we think if they would have aired
disgusting.
the episodes in a different order, that I think Will and Kyra would have had a fighting chance to win because when you find the story arc, you just kind of like, now it's like I'm championing for them. Like, I really want them to work out now that I see that he's trying so hard. Yeah. And then also, I think Jeremy and Bailey would have gotten more votes. But that's what we were saying.
Totally. I mean, the whole season, the problem with this season was the order. The order of everything. The order of when Casa was. The order of who coming in when. Like, they should have taken that full lineup of people and placed everyone differently. And the entire season would have been different.
Yeah. Truly. I just, like... Last night I was like, I don't even know who I want to win.
I know that's why I was so unsure of who was gonna win because I really didn't know.
I just knew I didn't want to land in Charlie. I was just like, no.
I don't think anyone really wanted that.
I think I can speak for all of us that like we just wish Shannon and Josh could have won.
Yeah.
Like,
I
wish they could have gotten the money.
I mean,
wish
deserve it.
I know, and they would have won. Like it kind of feels like I think it's unanimous between us three that if they had been there, they would have won, and I think we all would have voted for them, and that's just really it's sad.
I totally
people
agree.
Are saying that the last couple episodes got dry. I don't think anyone's denying that.
Yeah, it's just like because it's the end, it's they're having the same conversations with the same people, so it does get a little old.
But also, I mean, I just think there were a lot of exits like Josh and Shannon where it's like it was like unavoidable and tragic, but I think that would have kept things a little like it just would have been so different.
If things happened differently, the final four couples I think in my mind that we would have been Cash Cinco, Olivia Korey, Shannon and Joss, and Will and Kyra.
Yeah. I also think that if Shannon and Josh would have stuck around, I think Josh would have been able to I wonder what would have happened if Will and Shannon were able to complete that story arc of that blowout fight they had. Because the next day she left and obviously they apologized to each other and moved on, but I would have liked to see that conversation finish. Like, would they have become official sooner? If Josh and Shannon were there, I think they would have been pushed to kind of become official a little more soon and kind of like solidify that. And then Will and Kyra would have had more of a shot of win. Like, I just think
they did solidify on the date.
No, I know, but I'm saying like I just think it would have been done a lot
Oh.
earlier.
Was there a single I love you on this season?
No.
No,
so.
Will said it.
No, I don't think he did.
He said I'm falling in love with you.
Falling is different, but like that's crazy. I feel like
I think
it
Shannon
was, like,
and Josh would have.
everybody
I just think if
saying
Shannon
that
and Josh
season.
were there, the way they were so confident and mature in their relationship would have kind of like rubbed off differently on other people. And I think that like, I just think it would have played out differently.
Mhm.
It's just I think the whole season was kind of askew.
So I'm really interested to see what the chat has to say and you guys. So if the final couples would have been differently, if it was okay, I'm gonna write down.
These girls, they got a sip of champagne in them.
You guys,
Can't hold our liquor.
I can't.
Shannon.
Limboing out.
The jungle gym out here.
Oh, thank God.
Street jungle.
Thank God she's gone.
Thank God.
I said that for
Actually,
both of you.
wait. Oops, I messed up on my erase board. Hold up, guys. I've got some.
What are you writing? You didn't even tell us.
Possible 4 couples that it could have been, and if it was these, who would you have then voted for out of these?
Okay.
Oh wait, no, it wouldn't have been this. Okay, so we have. You can write the number or the couple. Okay, so
Will
it could have been
Flo.
yeah. So like, let's
That
say
wasn't
Will
gonna
had-
happen.
What if he picked Flo? What if he
But
chose Flo?
I don't ever. I never thought he was gonna choose Flo. Maybe I'm the only one. Maybe I'm
Okay.
crazy for thinking that, but like I really don't. But I think Shannon and Josh would have
Okay.
won.
You think they would have won? I'm not rating this in order of how I think they would
I
have
think
ranked.
Shannon, Josh.
I'm saying if these were all of the options, who would you have then voted for? Like, would
Shannon
you have
and
voted
Josh.
for Cash and Cinco if
No.
they had worked it out and made it to the end?
Although I,
Or would you have voted for Shannon and Josh?
having seen Trina come to terms with how like Trina,
Amy and Wes, maybe.
Trina giving no, Amy and
Mhm.
Wes were never gonna be there.
But what if they were? I know they weren't.
wouldn't
And
have-
I feel like their relationship has only flourished outside of the
Yeah.
villa. But, like, if they were an option then.
But
like,
I think when I saw Trina tell
makes me
Cash,
mad.
when Trina told Cash that like go get your man, like I know you love him and I know he loves you, go get him.
Yeah.
That I wish that would have happened while Cinco was still in the villa. And then I do think they would have been finalists.
I think they would have
100%.
won. I feel like Cash
I don't
is
think they would have
so-
won because I think
But
Cinco was too
Cash's
much of a
audience
villain.
has been like the most diehard audience that we've seen since Justine and Sally. It feels like
Yeah, but they were
that I
still
feel like
they were
that's-
still Shannon and Josh people, and Cash was so close with them that I think
yeah.
it still would have gone to Shannon and Josh for sure.
Even if but I feel like people liked the storyline. If Cinco and Cash could have worked it out, that you don't think it would have been that. I mean, I think I personally would have voted Shannon and Josh because I really see them together, and I got too mad for Cinco for not making up his mind and all of that. But
Wait, take your guys' boards, erase them. I have a
Yeah.
question.
I want to see if people can see it.
They can.
See, like the whole chat is saying Cash and Cinco.
You guys are wrong, chat. Sorry. Okay. Erase, erase, erase. I have a question for you guys. Please rank last night's 4 couples based on who you think will stay together the longest to the least long.
Oh, come on.
I
Right
didn't.
before
I
we
know.
interview
Sorry.
them?
Sorry. They're not gonna.
I don't think
I'm
they're
just
watching
curious.
This, but
I'm
okay.
just curious. This is why I didn't ask
Wait,
you beforehand because I
Could
knew
it
you
be
wouldn't want to
couples
ask
that
it.
left the show too?
Let's stick with the 4 from
Yeah.
the finale first,
4 from the
because I
finale
just feel like
first,
there are too
okay.
many.
Wait, how are we like predicting this?
Just like what you think. Like I'm just curious, and we can just kind of like chat through it.
Okay.
Okay.
And I'll tell you what I think too.
Wait, are you reading the time frame of how long we think
Whoa,
these are
no.
going, or-
I just am curious to see. You can just kind of like talk through it.
And so wait, so should number 1 be who's gonna break up first, or number 1 is who's gonna last
Longest.
the longest?
Oh, I'm ranking them. Oh.
Someone said, "Well, I'm curious." People are putting in their guesses.
God, I don't know. I don't want to wish this on them.
No, we're not wishing it on anyone. We would never. But I'm just curious to see what people think.
Okay.
Listen, you don't go on a reality show to find love if thinking people aren't going to speculate on it.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, did you guys feel that pressure getting out?
Yeah.
Yeah. But we were both dating them, so I
Yeah.
don't think it's as bad.
Yeah, we were like in a
Yeah.
relationship when we left.
So we
and-
thought like we would get married, but
Oh yeah, I fully thought I was getting married. I was wrong,
Let's see.
and it's okay.
I think Will and
Um,
Kira do have a really good fighting
Yeah,
I do
shot.
So
too.
I think they'll stay together the longest.
Okay, same.
I think Olivia and
Same.
Korey will be next.
I think Bailey and Jeremy for second.
Oh, you do? You think they'll last longer than Olivia and Korey? Do you think if Korey and Olivia break up that he will go back to Flo?
Maybe.
No.
I just feel like that's
no.
too long. I don't even know if she's still about that.
I
That
just
was a long
don't
time
think
ago.
after all of this, I do not think that's happening.
Yeah.
I think
I
if
think
anything,
the
it would
Egypt
be
thing,
another-
she would
just
probably
another
be like,
person.
fuck that.
Yeah.
You invited me and now you're bringing someone else to Egypt. I mean, that's how I would be. I'm like, I'm not your backup Egypt thing. Or like, if you promised me that first and then you did that with someone else, like,
Yeah.
no. And then I think Alana and Charlie will probably like they're
Yeah.
probably already called it quits. In my mind.
But it's not like
Like,
I
maybe
don't
not.
think they're uncompatible.
It's not-
I just think
no,
they're
I
from-
know,
Dang.
and it's not like they're like dating or anything. I just feel
I just
like
think it's hard to progress past. They're gonna be long distance, yeah. So it's like if they're gonna do long distance, I feel like they already need to be dating because it's just hard to progress.
Charlie and Alana,
Yeah.
they live in LA.
They do.
Yeah.
Oh, then maybe.
So
they
I think they actually. The reason
I hope I'm
being,
wrong.
I don't think that Charlie would go through all of this hate to just end up not being with this person.
Yeah,
Do you know what I
I
mean?
also think that like none of the like all of the couples in this finale were like. I could see them staying together, but I could also see there being problems, right?
I could see them all being really great friends.
The only one that I see staying together for a really long time, I feel like, is Shannon and Josh.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. What
And
about Amy and Wes?
I just haven't kept up with them since they were off the show. But maybe what
They
is?
YouTube together?
Oh, they were quick. What is where does Jeremy live?
New York.
So is Bailey moving to New York? Because she
No,
just
probably
graduated.
not.
She just graduated. I think she
Could.
Where is she from?
She's from
York's great.
Portland.
Okay. So I'm interested to see how that goes.
Me too. I don't know if they're like because when you think about coming off of Love Island, like if you're not in a relationship, you're probably not going to continue.
Compatible enough for that then.
But I could be wrong.
Yeah.
That's like a far distance, but who knows? They could like talk for a while. They're all going to New York this weekend. They're all gonna probably like hang out.
I'm sure
Get
they'll
buck
come
wild.
to LA.
Also, I do have to say, I talked to a few of the finalists, and Korey did message me saying, "What the freak?"
I
Just
love
so everyone
that.
knows.
Yay.
He was like, "What the freak?"
I love it.
We love that for him.
I think, yeah, and then I'm sure they'll all come to LA and do that whole LA thing. as
Yeah,
Dave
because
does
I
after
like.
being on the
hope
show.
so. We
Bailey
wanna
was like,
come
"Come to
crash."
New York, come
Well, I
to
mean,
New
they
York with
will.
us," and I
'Cause
was like, "Come to
I'm,
LA."
I'm sure they'll come do a press circuit here. They'll probably do a press circuit in New York, a press circuit here.
They
And
didn't
then
do
the-
that with season 2 though.
Well, that was COVID.
Yeah.
But then they'll want to do all of they'll want to just like, do the LA thing, go to parties and
Yeah.
like.
I hope so.
It was
because I
so
really want to meet them.
And it was so fun
Yeah,
when
sure.
Justine and her sister rented a house in LA. I don't remember exactly where it was. Maybe it was West Hollywood or something. And they threw a party there and they invited us and like a lot of the Islanders got to go and like we met Carrington, we met Bennett came, I met him there. It was so fun to meet all of them. That was the first time I
just
met
like all hang
Sally.
out.
Oh my god, I got to meet Moira. Like it was all of them. It was so fun.
It was a great time.
Yeah, it was a great time.
Okay, last question, and then I feel like you guys need to get ready for your interviews.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, true.
Now. Who from this season do you think would be on MTV's The Challenge, or X on the Beach?
From this season,
Yeah.
okay, I could see once Jeremy and Bailey don't work out if that's possible. I could see Bailey being
I
the
could see
great
Amy.
thing.
On the
Amy
challenge?
On
on
one of
X on
those
the
shows,
beach.
yeah.
X on the beach. Okay.
X
Or
on the
no, either
beach,
one, The
Amy.
Challenge or or X on the Beach.
Wes
see
maybe
Cash.
no for that. Cash would be good. I don't know if she would do it though.
Yeah.
Florida would be great for X
She'd
on the
be great.
beach.
Flo would be good.
Flo would be good.
I honestly don't know them
Leslie
enough
would
to
be
like,
good. Yeah. I would say, yeah. It's kind of hard.
because like I
Leslie
don't
would
know
be
if they
good.
want to do that.
I'm just
kind
thinking
stuff,
of like
you
who
know?
would make good TV.
Yeah.
I think
mean,
Trina wouldn't do it.
I want Trina on anything. Yeah, I just don't think she would want to.
I don't think she would want to.
But yeah, just curious.
Yeah.
All right, guys, what show are you guys going to do next?
I think we're
We
gonna
have
do
some ideas. We're gonna do F-Boy Island, like a special episode, since the whole thing is out now. So
Oh yeah. Oh, the whole
yeah,
thing.
I think it's a short amount of episodes. So yeah.
Cool.
Mm-hmm. So we'll do that. We'll have some guests
X on the Beach USA isn't over. It's shooting right now.
Yes.
Love it. Amazing.
Ha ha ha. We'll do that. And there's a lot of ex-Islanders on it.
And I'm sure you guys will be having Islanders on kind of throughout as they're in LA.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
We're always here.
And we'll be weekly coming soon. So.
Yeah.
Or like once
I'm gonna miss you guys. I'm gonna
We're
miss
like,
having
wow,
you guys
the low
around all the
energy.
time.
We're like, this is
We're like,
over.
I know, come on.
Fuck.
All right.
I'm gonna
Cheers.
miss
No,
Wait,
I want to have
wait,
a
wait.
good ending.
Wait, I don't have any. Oh,
What do we talk about?
We need to do a toast.
Butt stuff. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm gonna miss having you guys around the office.
You're not. We're coming in once a week.
Yeah,
You're like
but this
every
has been every day.
Are you just gonna be part of the podcast too? Because we
Love
need
Island
you.
UK, please. There's just so many episodes.
There is.
Actually, I don't trust.
All right, you guys.
No, wait, we
Wait,
got
we're
it. We
doing a
got to
cheers.
do.
Oh wait, if you're on this video right now, there's 850 of you. / it just dropped to 800 because Joey said it was over.
No, I didn't.
Please like this video. Please subscribe to our channel. Leave us a comment. We worked really hard. Please be kind to all of our interviews and the contestants that take the time to come on and speak with us. It takes a lot of guts to come do that and be able to speak your side of the story. So be nice to everybody.
If you have
And
if you have
pretty
shows
fun.
and stuff that you want the girls to talk about next, shoot them some DMs.
Yeah, we'll put up a box on Insta and
Yeah.
get that from you guys. And the giveaways were shipped out, so you'll see them shortly if you're a winner.
Woo!
Cheers to all of it. Cheers to all the hard
The
work.
interviews will be out over the week. We're
Cheers,
gonna have a lot of editing to
Joey.
do. So cheers.
Cheers, you guys.
Cheers, bitches.
Like,
Woo! This is live right now, ma'am.
What happened?
Thank you guys. No, someone was like, "Is this live or pre-recorded?"
Oh,
Thank
This
you
is
guys
live right
so
now.
much. We love you so much. I don't even know what to say right now because
I
I'm
know.
sad.
it was a fun time.
It was a
was
fun ride,
so
but it was too
fun.
short. Why does it feel like it was so short?
Eleanor,
felt so
girl.
short.
She wants a shout out.
Of
Give her
course,
one.
Eleanor. Here's to Eleanor.
Eleanor showing
Cheers to
up.
Eleanor.
Here's to Eleanor.
We're gonna
for
write
vacation.
Eleanor on our whiteboard. Eleanor gets NVI forever. That was a really ugly heart. Sorry.
I had like no orange juice in my glass.
Props to these girls for showing up every day and doing a live podcast at 9:30 a.m.
We are not the Today Show.
We are not the Today Show.
I want
Not the Today
merch
Show.
They're damn near close,
coming
though.
out that says we are not the Today Show. I swear to God, it has to happen.
Someone said bye, ladies. Good
Aw,
job this
bye.
weekend.
We love you so much. I don't even want to leave because I'm
I know, I don't
sad.
either. Like this video.
Keep in touch
Like
with
all
the
our
girls.
videos.
Follow the girls.
Yes.
They'll keep you updated on what they're doing next with
I
this
know.
podcast.
You guys did such a good job following our account on Instagram after the
Yeah,
island. It
it's
grew
so
so much this
crazy.
year.
Cheers
It's really
to you,
cool.
Hattie. I hope they let me stay.
Oh,
They said I
of
Oh,
hope
course.
you
we
stay.
love you.
Fire up
No,
chips.
fuck, I'm sad.
It's hilarious.
All right.
Can you do a reunion? We're gonna try.
Yeah.
We're gonna try.
We're
our
gonna try.
hardest.
We've talked about it.
Yeah. It's in discussion.
Yes. So we love you so much.
All right. Bye, guys.